Harry Mush, Harry Lovers, how's it going? Armour Pants here. Got another video for you, done I? This one's a review of the Object 268 Tier 10 Russian Tank Killer. Before we get on to that, just a couple of things for you to take note of. World of Tank Blitz assets. I support both of these, Patron Blitz Hanger, and I support Blitz Stars too. Blitz Stars is amazing for individual stats. I'd use it for you, and Blitz Hanger is brilliant for tank stats, updates, everything you need. And if you can support them, even better, guys. But definitely use them and spread the word. This is my own page, Napoleon's Notebook. I'm a military historian as well as doing the tank game. So if you like that sort of stuff, give us a look up there. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We just did a brilliant post there about the Battle of Yarmouk Reef. Least known battle, the least known but most significant battles in world history. So give it a look up there. Alright, now on to the old tank. Object 268. It's not my favourite tank, I have to say, but I do like it. Particularly like the way it looks, but it is a difficult and challenging tank to play. I mean, it has some armor, so like the Grill, which I also like playing. It does have some armor. It's got like 1800 hit points. Its front armor is 187 and the sides is 100, so you might get away with a bit of side scraping, but it is going to be difficult. On the rear you've got nothing. Your arse is exposed like a baboon's, so you got nothing there. But it does have a good gun, especially for Russian tank. Shell damage, you can roll out up to 800 alphas on it, and rate of fire just 4.3 per minute. Not great, but you're looking at penetration of 303 on the armor piercing, 380 on your anti-tank, and high explosive is 90, and you can do 650 rolls on the armor piercing, 550 on the high explosive anti-tank, and 960 on the high explosive. This tank looks like it's going to seriously fuck you up. That's the Rock there in Doom, if you haven't seen it. He also looks like he's going to fuck something up. And that's what I think this tank looks like. It looks like it's absolutely coming just to fuck shit up. It looks very aggressive. I don't know if you've ever seen the Jason Bourne movies, have you? You know, Jason Bourne, when he's into one of those deadly fights with another assassin, coincidentally trained by the same people as himself, but then they're trying to kill him. He always ends up like using everyday objects as deadly weapons. Like in the first one, he uses a pen. I think he uses a towel in the second one. Now that's the third one, and in the second one, he uses electrical cable, doesn't he? Just everyday objects, and just uses them to kill people. Now, if you can imagine Jason Bourne is in a fight with one of those assassins in a sex shop, and he hurled like projectile type speed, like a shell, if you like, a metal dildo at somebody. That metal dildo flying through the air, coming to do serious damage on your facial region. That's what I think this tank looks like. It looks like a really aggressively thrown, high velocity metal dildo flying at you. It just looks like it's going to fuck shit up, just like the old Rock there, you know. Now this game, I went to be just to help out Descent because it's one I'm going on his own. And then we're sort of, I got in a difficult position there. I wasn't able to put one in the T30, but I didn't see the fucking Taurus there, which is unusual, because normally you see Tauruses everywhere. They're big lumbers and fucking things, but I didn't see him. So I took one from him. So you can see the armor there. I wasn't able to bounce, even though I was kind of angling. But you can use the armor to bounce. You're going to see later on I have a massive bounce, which actually kind of wins us the game, and I'll show you that later, and how I use the tank's characteristics for that. Not necessarily its armor per se, but I'll show you that later in a bit. Here I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a fucking hard place. I don't know why. I'm looking through a fucking doorknob here. Totally fluffed that shot. I mean, if that was a German gun, I probably would have hit it, but you know, Russian guns, you know. Stalin's RNG, what can you do? So I mean, Stalin wasn't too great at shooting slow here, but I think he had one kid, and he left him in the German prisons camp from what I remember. Anyway, so I think there's two tanks there behind me, so I'm hoping that they can hold off that object. So I'm going to go and help me mates here, because these guys seem to be pushing on our right hand side. So go around here now, and you'll see the old E100 here. They're all bastard to penetrate, but look, you have them side on, put in right into the turret. Do a nice alpha roll on him. Come around here again. I totally fluffed this shot. I was worried about getting hit from the other two sides, so instead of zooming in, I just took a snapshot, fucked it up completely. I hit probably the fucking strongest point, and there were the two armor plates meeting the E100, so I totally fucked that up. But thankfully, the owl, my mate there takes him out. That's done. Now the Taurus is pushing up on us, and I've got a fucking Death Star coming on the other side, so this is not where you want to be. I mean, this is like being gang raped in prison by the two biggest guys there from rival gangs coming at you from different sides. You're totally fucked, aren't you? But I put a nice round into the Tortoise there, but I have to address the Death Star. I can't let him come behind me. He takes out my mate there, so I have to push onto him, and you can't let a Death Star come behind you. That is just asking for fucking trouble, isn't it? Now what I do here is, right, I know the Death Star has a traverse of 180, so I push onto him so he can't get a shot on me. So I'm pushing, trying to make sure that then he reverses. Now he's going to shot me. So what I do is I push on, angle down, and use the size of the tank. The tank is small, it's low profile to bounce that shot. So it wasn't necessarily the armor, it was using the size of the tank so that his gun elevation, he couldn't get his gun depression down on me enough. And then I did take one from Tortoise, but that's a fucking lot better than taking one from Death Star, isn't it? Especially one up the arse when you've got fucking 90mm of armor, or 50, whatever the fuck it is. I mean, that would have been a massive Freddy Mercury round and would have had a Vindaloo arse in me there. Here we just decided to snapshot, and it paid off. Boom, that was a nice one. I thought I'd get one of them going through. I got the kill. I did get a bit of luck, but you got to make your own luck, don't you? So I just fire off a snapshot here. I fire off another snapshot later on, by the way, which is equally good. Very happy with it. So I mean, the gun can perform. It's not as good as a German gun, but as Russian guns go, it does perform. It's not bad. Now we're kind of fucked here because they've got all 3 bases. So I'm going to go and try to cap C here. So come along here and. We know they've got an Object 140 out there, and they got a Jageroo, so they got a big gun, they got a fast gun. So what I decided to do is try to snap one off of him there, and they got him right in lower plate, so that was a good shot. And that's sort of the bounce on the Death Star, I think, and that shot there, and the other snapshot before, I think, is what won us this game. But even so, it's a fucking close run thing, because the other green left, yeah, he's down to 2 hit points or something like that, so he's injured. There's not much he can do. He might be able to support me, but he can't really take the fight to anybody. So what I'm trying to do is play here for time, like the IS-7 said. Time is in our favour now since I capped C. And the old Jageroo, I really just want him to fucking stay away. Like, you know, I'm not going to engage him at all, because with his armour profile, and he's got more HP than me. And there we go. What a close fucking run thing that was. That was about fucking 20-30 fucking supremacy points in the end. But you see there, I just used that tank too. I used its strengths as best I could. You know, I got a bit of a massive carry there, almost 4.5k damage. Thought I might get a mastery, but I think if I'd have taken out the E100, probably would have. It was a close run thing, but still happy enough for the first. You can see their contribution. I damaged nearly all of the team except one. And I got Reaper, got High Caliber, First Class Mastery. So there you go. So that's how to play that tank. It is not a bad tank at all, but it's not my favourite. Salutations for me, 07 from Armour Pants. Have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoyed the videos. And if you didn't, just go fuck yourself. Alright. Or you could fuck her if you got the chance. Jesus, that'd be something nice, wouldn't it? By the way, as I've always said, it's very interesting airplane in the background, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Take it easy, lads. Cheers now. And greetings from Chicago, where I am this week. If anybody's around, give us a shout. Staying in the High Regency, have a point. Alright. See you now. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube and all that shit. Alright. See you now. Cheers. Bye.